Hey everybody, this is your girl Ask Dion, and I'm here to just share my thoughts about plus size dating. So, I want to know why people don't talk about what it's like to be a plus size girl and to date somebody that's convictually attractive, right? People don't talk about the level of hate that you receive when you date somebody that's very attractive. I noticed that if you have a very attractive guy with a very attractive girl, like people might envy that, but don't nobody fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Nobody goes out their way to try to break them up. Nobody goes out their way to like make that dude feel bad for dating that girl or nothing like that because they both fit society standards. And I'm just speaking for myself, right? Because I'm a plus size girly who has had like different, okay, always been plus size my whole life. But I remember in my early 20s, from like childhood until about 25, right? I was always a size 16. So I was like, like a Ashley Graham type of shape, right? So I would pull like it was like this. I would pull like, oh, a cute guy, or I'll pull like a really hot guy, but nobody seemed to bother me. But me now, I'm 300 pounds. I'm a size 22. Okay, so right now I look big because my boobs is like huge. But I noticed that since I've been this weight, like God, okay, so and another thing too, I live in LA. So maybe because LA is very superficial, like how Miami superficial maybe is a little different. But I notice that like when I'm out with somebody who's really attractive, I done had women come up to my date and be like, "Oh, you need to come hang with me." Like it's like they see a hot guy and they see that he's with me, they feel like, "Oh, I could take him." And so that's why I don't even buy that whole side chick bullshit no more, because I realize that the average bitch don't mind being a side chick to a dude that's attractive or a dude that has money, and don't let him have both. Okay? Because why I'm on a date, and I ain't gonna front you, like some of my dates were trash because you shouldn't even be allowing this type of behavior, but it's also the boldness of a fucking complete stranger who sees me with a guy, don't know if that's my husband, baby daddy, or whatever. You're gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh, I look better than her because you're fucking skinny and you feel like you could just take my partner." Like, would you have done that if I was conventionally attractive? Would you would have felt that bold if I was like, like a Halle Berry or a Ryan Destiny or some shit like that? You feel me? So, and then on top of that too, and it's just not me, the men are fucking worse. Like, I done had men tell dudes that I would talk to who are attractive, like, "Hey bro, why are you dating her big ass? You could have anybody." Like, it was almost, they were saying like, and it's always from the dudes who are not that better looking than my partner. So it's, to me, it's giving, hey, if I look like you, I will be able to pull these type of females, and you're with her, so why are you doing that? You feel me? It's almost like the average men don't want the attractive men to date us, because if a very attractive man is dating big girls as well as, the very, very pretty girls, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that a big girl can't be cute, but I'm just saying, like, so let's just be honest with y'all. Like, I hate when big girls be like, "Well, I have a man," whatever. I'm gonna get into that. But it's just the simple fact of the matter is, it's like they feel like if the attractive guys are dating big girls and the cute girls, they won't have none for them left. And it's to the point that and girls, I'm telling you, like, big girls can testify. There are so many attractive guys who love being around us, who love having sex with us, who really dig us. But because society be punking these men, they can't show what they really like. I remember way back in the day, it was this one dude, and I can't remember his YouTuber name, but he was very attractive. And he made a channel talking about how he liked big girls and he wished big girls would show their bodies more, that they should wear a two-piece bikini. This guy said that people were coming for him so bad. They were giving him death threats, all because he was saying that he liked big girls. But they were only doing this shit to him because he was so fucking attractive. I noticed that every time an attractive guy admit that he loved big girls, he gets hate from every fucking body. Like, why are y'all shaming men for liking big girls? Like, it's more it's so you guys can handle a man sleeping with another man, or some other weird shit, or a man into some feet, but a man liking big women is too much. Y'all don't shame big men for dating little women. I have never seen a skinny woman out with a fat man and a bunch of dudes and females come out of nowhere. Ma'am, you're skinny while you're with his fat ass. You never see that shit. And also too, remember they were having a show on TLC called Hot and Heavy, and the show was dedicated to these attractive men dating them big girls, and that shit didn't even last a season. Now we can watch 600 Pound Life, we can watch 1,000 Pound Sisters, we can watch all this shit, and it's funny. We're always talking about these people having partners on 600 Pound Life because all their partners are not fucking cute. But we get a show where these men, these very attractive men, are dating these big girls and they love it, and the show gets canceled. Okay? So I just want to spread awareness, and I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of you skinny bitches hating on fat girls who got them a goddamn man. Now, granted, but I ain't gonna say this. I will say this too, though. I haven't, now, chime in the comments. I have never seen a big girl be a housewife, in the sense of I've never seen, like, you know how like the basketball players got their wives, they don't have to work. I've never seen a dynamic where there was a plus size woman who all she had to do was just be at the house and be a homemaker. I've never seen it. I usually see that most of the time when a big girl is with a man, that's because she got a good ass job and shit like that. It's like it's almost in the sense of, well, since you big, you better come with provision, you know. So that's something I want to talk about in a different video. But there are, like I said, I have dated and I have seen how if the man's attractive, if he likes big girls, that he gets a level of hate and shame that's just ridiculous, and I'm sick of that shit. Like, since I've been on this side of being big, I have encountered this a lot, or men trying to hide me and stuff like that because they're, and I'm not even, and if I show y'all like my body, because right now I'm kind of like at work, whatever. But if I was to show y'all like my body, you'd be like, oh my God, like you're not even like super like out of proportion, nothing like that. I actually have a very nice shape. Like when I tell people I'm 300, they don't even believe it. You feel me? But I'm tired of this shit. Yep, I'm cussing because I'm tired of it. Because it's not fair. There are lots of people who would love to be together, but they can't say nothing because y'all done whooped everybody's ass. Yeah, so we not playing. So don't worry, guys. I know y'all, it's like, oh, it's dark or whatever, but I'm going to start doing content, and I'm going to, like, have it nice. But, you know, we're going to talk. We're going to have real-ass conversations. We need to talk about how when the big girl get her a sexy guy that got a nice fucking job, how everybody be mad. How your family members be hating, how your friends be treating you, want to treat you like shit because they can't pull a nigga like you, or a man, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, and I feel like nobody talks about this. We need to spread awareness. This is real. This is some real shit that be happening. Yeah, I got a cold story time for y'all about the shit I experienced dating at this way, and how every time I pop out with a cute dude, females, especially when they smaller, feel like they could like they could disrespect me. It's a mess. So anyway, you guys,